Hello my friends, a lot of people have been asking me what is my routine, like how do you warm up, do you play solo queue games before competitive matches, stuff like this. So in this video I will quickly show you what I do before actually getting into a game. Who am I to tell you this? I'm a multi-season challenger player, this season I reached 1.2 KLP already, and last year I was still full-time pro player, now committed into coaching and educational content. So the first thing I do before even like considering to play a game is that I'm getting my room a bit warm. The most important one is that your hands are getting warm, because if you're playing in a room where it's really cold, your hands are cold, you will like not feel it. So the first thing you want to do is get your hands warm somehow, like heating up your room, put them under hot water, or like basically anything that you can do to get your hands a bit warm. Then the next thing is that I'm always shaking my hands. It's same thing again to like have a better feeling in my hands. So I'm just taking my hands, I'm shaking them a bit, for like 10, 15 seconds. You can even do like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and even longer with like small breaks if you want to do that. But usually before I play, I will always do this and then have a way better feeling in my hands. Then after shaking my hands for a longer time, what I usually do is stretch my hands and my wrists, because it's super important. It's also against injuries. So usually before I play, I want to like, stretch my hands a bit, stretch my fingers, just getting a good feeling in my hand basically. And then, your hands are warm, your hands are stretched, and you're basically ready to go. There are a lot of YouTube videos, like 5 minutes wrist warm up or something, or like finger warm up. You should just like check any of these videos out and just do like a normal stretching in your hands, and then you're basically ready to go to like kind of start your PC. Then the first thing I want to do is always like get good movement. So I'm just going into a practice tool game. That's like really important, and I'm just clicking around. So I want to check my DPIs, everything set up, and then when I'm in a custom game like here, I'm just playing an auto attacking champion. So all I want to do right now is like good spacing, get like close clicks to my character, not click far away, getting used to my character, how I want to move, stuff like this. That's basically what you can do for a few seconds, and then I always start like auto attacking. Getting a feeling for auto attacks is really important. So no spells, nothing else, only auto attacking and spacing. And this is basically what I do. You can do this with like any champion basically. It doesn't need to be Jinx, it can also be a melee champion, it can just be whatever. But the most important one is that you are just practicing spacing to get like a feeling for auto attacking. Not using spells, only spacing, like around. I'm often doing like around the world stuff where I'm just, clicking into one direction, and at a specific point I'm like turning around again. The next step now is that we're basically combining spells plus auto attacks. You can also use like any champion again, and what I do now, I often use Lucian. You can also use Ezreal or like kind of whatever to maybe like get a feeling for skill shots. What I now do is I basically press all my buttons and I just try to perfectly space on Lucian and use like my auto attacks combined with my spells. And then the same thing, I'm trying to go around the world again and just hitting. For this, it's obviously important that you turn on unlimited mana cost, unlimited cooldowns, right? Because only important thing is that we get our hands warm, then turn minions off, and we are just gonna do this. And every single time when you are like canceling something, it's really bad. So you wanna do it like really good, like I'm doing here. It's not perfect right now, I'm also talking in the meantime, but yeah, this is only for warm-up, and after this you will have like a super good feeling in your hands, honestly. Like right now I feel super ready to play ranked and basically do anything. You can also like sometimes play ARAM or Arena as like a warm-up is also nice, so when you're like an ARAM player and enjoy it, then you can do that instead. I'm not a big fan of playing like any warm-up on Smurf, because we're not having that much time, and usually playing on Smurf as a warm-up consumes so much time that you could have done like 1 or 2 more games on your main account. So I would always stick to the main account and like do this like 5 to like 7-8 minutes warm-up routine, and then you're really good to go. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to check out my coaching Discord or just write me a DM, and then I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.